Hi Leo, how are you? Welcome to your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of December 2022. I do want to remind you this is general, so simply take what resonates and leave the rest behind. You know the drill. And I do more than appreciate you hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, and leaving me a comment, if not several, down below, even if that just ends up being an emoji or two. But to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email. Everything you need is down below in the description box, okay? Let's begin by pulling one of these small money and career messages, just so I don't forget. For Leo. Okay, I'm not going to take those. For Leo. I'm hearing things are changing. Things are changing for the better, I feel they need to say. Could be preparing for a switch up in your move of residence, in regards to that making you nervous or just not realistic at this point, or the end of a contract. Could be more so a switch up within your career as far as a new job on the horizon, a new paid promotion, okay? Something of the sort for Leo. It's time to see better for oneself, okay? A true leader flopping out. Beautiful. We'll just take that one for now, but I really do feel as if this is a month where you're reminded the leader that lies within, naturally as a fire sign, as a Leo, okay? And we have life-changing success at the bottom. And I really do feel that the month of December leaves you feeling quite powerful in regards to the knowing, the feeling that you're in the driver's seat, and just seeing, again, this success that's taking place, changing your life for the better, but also seeing certain changes you're preparing for and or have made in the recent past, or could be making throughout this month, changing one's life for the better, okay? And leaving a lasting impression all the meanwhile. So we'll take those three. Also seeing powerful change. We're going to continue and do some shuffling, pull from the Light Seers deck, and I'm thinking we're gonna do it how I used to do it and pull one for, we'll pull 6 cards to break down the month as a whole. For Leo's money and career for December. Ooh, beautiful. Starting with the Ten of Pentacles, we'll just do the first 3 to start, just so you can see them all. Okay, Justice and Judgment. Beautiful. Good start. So we're beginning the first part of the month with the Ten of Pentacles, okay? I do feel as if this is a beginning to the month where your mind is on your money. Your mind is on financial freedom, potentially on a new job that you began recently, obtaining a new one, or just making the best out of where you're at currently, running your business, working your day-to-day job, or both. You could be working multiple jobs. I feel like the Leos drawn to this reading are peaceful in what they accomplish for work, but do give off the vibe and are simply deep down very, very hard workers. I do feel like there's a lot of abundance overflowing from your cup to begin December, and that just feels so damn good. All right, bear with me. I do feel like once again there's a highlight on who and what's making you nervous at this time, and Spirit saying we can't let you stay in a situation that is unhealthy, okay? Even if it makes you a ton of money, even if it feels stable in certain ways, but you may already know this, okay? You may already be planning for this. We're gonna clarify each one. The Chariot, and I really do feel like this beginning to December highlights the fact that you're ultra motivated. Nothing's getting in your way. You're charging forth towards more success with your business, with your job, with acquiring what you need to, with just simply making more money, okay? I do feel as if there's a sense of luck being on your side, and that just feels so damn good, okay? There's also a feeling that throughout the beginning part of December, as you're feeling motivated, as you feel very successful and simply attract what you need to when you need to, and also accomplish with a sense of ease, quite consistently. That's the vibe. You're being reminded that you're protected. Those are coming through as your spirit guides. Some of you might even find or know deep down that you have a passed over animal spirit that's watching over you, protecting you, okay? But look at that. The Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck talking about the victory that's taking place for you quite instantaneously to begin the month as you make your way through this first part, and being put on the spotlight in certain ways, put on stage, or putting yourself on stage as a Leo and just becoming more successful because of it all. It's a bit of a trickling in of attention and just success, right? Growth, progression that is a bit of a long time overdue sort of situation, right? But also, I just feel like it's well deserved. Let's just put it that way. Let's move on to justice. To move on to the middle of the first half of the month. Let's pull for this one. So naturally, as I stutter, bear with me. This may remind you why you do deserve a change or just need it at this time. But I really do feel as if the middle of the first half of the month shows you firsthand evidence of the justice that you deserve from all the hard work you've put in and all that you've been through, right? It's as if Spirit's saying, we know things haven't been easy, right? But look at the justice coming to be. A bit of self-reflecting and even reflecting upon all that you've grown and seen come to be up until this point, whether that's, again, your business, your progression with your day-to-day job, okay, within a specific company. But let's see what we get for this. The King of Pentacles. It's your confidence, your innate ability to manifest, to co-create with Spirit even, that is bringing you in so much justice and good karma at this time. And for a lot of you, again, this is in the form of financial freedom coming to be more so moving forward, as I feel like for some, the cash is flowing in, okay? Others, it's guaranteed stability when it comes to your paycheck, your direct deposit, or just simply even, I also feel like there's justice coming into play when it comes to extra income, all right? Your leadership shining through quite beautifully at this point in the month as a whole, but that's coming out for a reason. Your looks taking a focus, as I'm drawn to this grape necklace here. Your choices as far as how you present oneself, right? Your clothing, jewelry, even how you smell. I just feel like all of which is making you more attractive and leaving people with a lasting impression of you. Not to mention how impressive your work is, right? And that is helping you succeed, right? We'd be fools if we didn't remember that as Leos, we do like to impress with our appearance, at least to a certain extent, and that helps us get further along, all right? Okay, a push from your appearance is what I just heard. Anyways, so I do feel as if the fruits of your labor naturally are working in your favor at this point, okay? Everything happens in divine timing, and you're true evidence of just this. But I do feel as if there's something else you're trying to manifest at this time. You'll get it when it's meant to be, okay? But making your way to wrap up the first half of the month, we have Judgment, okay? The Judgment card. Let's clarify this one. Pulling right from the middle. They're saying rest your voice at this point in the month if you can, because I do feel as if you are speaking a lot, okay, naturally in regards to your business, your job, however it works for you, potentially in regards to going on a lot of interviews, but I feel it's more so just due to what you're still working on or beginning. But the Judgment card clarified by the Moon card, because I do feel like there's true honesty being shined upon, stemming from you, potentially even Spirit's truth for others. And even people being honest with you. But I do feel as if this honesty is taking a highlight to finish up the first half of the month as part of the reason why your business is becoming successful. It's growing in the way it's meant to progressively, why you're succeeding within your day-to-day job or jobs. But I do feel like, okay, some even may find it hard not to be completely honest or partially honest with certain coworkers, a boss figure. Tread carefully, okay? Do trust your intuition all the meanwhile. But I do feel as if this is a part of the month where you're coming off very mysterious. I'm not gonna lie, certain little bits of emotion might float to the surface when you're working, when you're trying to run your business due to background noise or due to disturbances, delays. But I feel like it's just also reminding you how much you still need to heal from all the work you put in, right? From all you've been through, the ups and downs, the financial slip-ups even. Okay, the mistakes as far as investments, but so be it, right? I just feel like it's preparation for what lies ahead, but it's also this moment where it reminds you, I've got this. I just got to shake off these emotions or heal behind closed doors and then shift on forward, okay? I do feel as if the mystery that you're exuding at this time, it is giving you more success. People are intrigued, again, that lasting impression and just leaving people wanting more, okay? It's like, how does Leo do what they do? Why is Leo changing the way they're changing? Why is their business changing the way it's changing? Or why did they move to that new position, right? Or why are they accomplishing or approaching their day-to-day job differently at this point, okay? Because you're changing on a core level, all right? But I do feel as if there's a reminder to keep the mystery alive to a certain extent, as it's not going to be beneficial to tell everybody everything about what you're going through, how you do what you do, okay? Keep them coming back for more. Keep them interested. Let's do some shuffling and pull for the second half of the month. What else do we have for Leo for the second half of December? Okay, flopping out the Emperor, our energy, strength, because I'm a Leo sun if you're new. And the last one, right from the top, is what they're saying. Absolutely not. That was a very negative card, and that is what I like to see. You need to trust your intuition. That's a true reminder, because when something doesn't feel right, it's just simply not. Your intuition is quite heightened at this time, and that goes for potential future financial investments or ones to spark within your situation at this time when it comes to a new job, or whether or not to stick with an investment or a job at this time, or how to proceed with your business. Your quality of your work is very important as well. Again, just trust your intuition because you know best. Let's pull for the Emperor card to begin the second half of the month. There's thoughts of what you want to leave behind or you just know is going to take place moving forward. You could be pushed to reflect upon even at this time within the second half of the month on what you left behind in the recent past and how that has positively affected your current day situation, okay? But let's see what we have for the Emperor. Don't be surprised when you begin the second half of the month and you're ultra serious, okay? Thinking about where to put your next game piece. How do I proceed? What do I want to invest in next? Do I continue this investment? And again, that mystery continues in regards to you not feeling it's productive to update everybody and their mother in regards to what, or everybody and their boss, okay? In regards to what you're considering, mulling over, trying to figure out for oneself. Because it's this feeling where you might even change your mind quite instantly after you decide, right? Feeling potentially a bit indecisive or just attracting a lot of options at this time that, or just waiting for things to go through, be approved. Does that make sense? So to update somebody or multiple people, especially the public or a work situation, on something you decide to invest in, right? Or something you discovered, or a change you decide to make in your business, or do you see what I'm saying? A job you are interviewing for, it just feels as if that could switch up quite quickly and then you would have to update them again. So just see how things unravel and just what you figure out for oneself, decide on, and then the updating can happen selectively when the time is right. The Knight of Swords coming out for the Emperor because the beginning of the second half of the month sparks a level of sort of even feisty, I want to say, motivation. It's this determination in a very guarded kind of way where it's partially why you're overly serious in a living situation at work, both, where you're charging forth, okay? It's this feeling where, again, the beginning of both halves of the month, nobody's getting you down, okay? You're charging forth towards better for oneself, whether that's a new living situation, new work situation. Expect for this part of the month, the second half in general, to highlight the fact that even more so in comparison to the first half, your money is taking a true increase, okay? Well deserved. You're working hard and seeing oneself thriving through it all. It's this feeling where you're so ultra busy and it's burning you out to an extent, making you overly serious and less time to spend with certain people, even less time for hobbies and stuff of that nature. I feel like self-care is still taking a focus. But you kind of are enjoying the busyness. It's helping you stay level-headed to an extent, but it's also just feeling so rewarding when you're able to count your money, check your bank account statement, and be able to breathe easier due to the increases taking place, okay? And all the meanwhile, it just feels like something you focused on in the recent past more so is increasing even more so now that you have something else on your plate or you're even busier in certain ways due to work. Very interesting how that works out. But I do feel like there's certain, this is a great time to interview, okay? But I do feel like this is a time of the month where you definitely will come to certain conclusions, make a decision or multiple. You may be even finding oneself solidifying in one's mind that a living situation or a new job is right for you, okay? You might even find oneself come up with creative solutions quite quickly and making up or creating a new. It's as if Spirit might gift you this, but a new expansion for your business for my entrepreneur Leos. Oh, that was very wordy, keywording. The Strength card, our energy to move on to the middle of the second half of the month. This is a time where you're looking at oneself in the mirror and you're quite impressed. You're feeling a level of impressing stemming from oneself towards yourself, right? As other people are impressed as you make, again, that lasting impression. I do feel as if you're being pushed to remember that financial stability is part of your future, plain and simple, okay? Plain and simple. And I really do feel as if people are seeing you as a very successful individual who just works their damn ass off, okay? It's your motivation, it's your hardworking way about you, and your bold choices that is leaving you heading towards more and more financial stability as the days unravel, okay? As the month trickles on. And throughout this part of the month, the middle of the second half, you're seeing oneself in the spotlight, showing off a bit if you look at that specific strength imagery. Even if you have to put on a bit of a facade when it comes to that strength due to all the work you're putting forth or just certain annoyances in the living situation or at work, you know, nothing's perfect at this time, but it reminds you why change lies ahead. It reminds you that your world is changing, okay? It's this sort of life-changing success that is highlighted at this time more so than the other points in the month, even though I feel like it was taking place as well throughout the entire month. But the middle of the second half highlights this life-changing success is leaving you heading towards more for oneself and more so in the spotlight, leaving people's jaws dropping and just highlighting the facts in the minds of others that you are going places, that you're a star, that you're meant to succeed, and you're not going to settle for less for oneself, so nor should they, okay? Even if you slip up a little bit along the way. Six of Pentacles. I feel like that was beautifully put. And I feel like you're impressed when it comes to the wording, when you're explaining something, when you're predicting even for my very spiritually predictive in nature Leos drawn to this reading. Could be a tarot reader. But the Six of Pentacles to wrap it up, what a beautiful energy to finish. I mean, your month begins with the Ten of Pentacles and ends with the Six. What more could you ask for? And I do remember saying that in your mid-November reading, if not your monthly November reading, that December was a much better, much more lucrative month for you. And here we are. Okay, so the Tower card. I do feel as if you're preparing for an ending, knowing one's lying ahead. You could find that an ending in the recent past takes a highlight in regards to all the abundance that's flowing in, right? Say you left a job, now you're making more money, okay? You made certain adjustments to your routine in order to take on another part-time job or full-time job. Now you're making more money, okay? But for some, this is preparation for the month of January or sometime near after that, a move of residence or a different financial investment. But I feel the need to pull one more and put that one back. The Nine of Cups. Look at that. The month ends with you with a sense of wish fulfillment, okay? Being reminded you're manifesting what you desire at this time, and Spirit's assisting you with receiving just that, period. So don't be surprised when the month of December ends with you receiving a true wish fulfillment, and it feels so damn rewarding, okay? It's a month where you don't need to fret in regards to what lies ahead financially, in what lies ahead, again, in regards to career success. It feels like, again, all of your hard work is paying off, paired with the support from the spiritual realm, but even more so your innate ability, once again, to manifest certain wish fulfillments in regards to the future of your business, the future of your day-to-day job or jobs, depending on your situation. And again, the future of your finances. They're saying you're meant to be rich, and this month reminds you of just that, where you're also being reminded, Leo, you're the best of the best, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your month, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Leo.